that'll be your problem right there. What's up? It's your boy, OpC. Yeah, that's what it should be. OpC. That's what it should be. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I gotta put that on the thing. Today is Friday. Let's get that thing started up. Make sure I ain't got nothing around the old choppers. Today is Friday, which is Go for No on Fridays, or Matthew chapter 7, the K in the ask method, which stands for knock. Knock and the door shall be open. But in order to knock, you got to get close, within reach. See that? You got to get within reach. Can't be far away and knock on something. You can't. So that's why I call it Face Your Fears on Friday, because I got to get up close and personal. I got to get face to face. And this Face Your Fears on Fridays. Now, what we gonna do today? Well, I'm headed to work, right? So I guess I'll be making some calls. I guess I'll be asking for some extras. You know, just fishing, throwing it out there, find me some ways to kind of go for no, to kind of strengthen that no muscle. You know, like the lady said, you know, you don't want, it's that imaginary line that we try not to cross. But if we never cross that line, then that means that we're not living life to the fullest. There's a fear of crossing that line. Every now and then you're gonna cross the line. That's what the guy told me. He said, if you'll never make nobody upset or mad, or you cross the line, then you ain't living life to the fullest. Because it's just a result, see? It's just a result. I mean, you think I'm gonna need to put my thing up here for that? I thought I was leaving late enough that I wouldn't need this. But looks like I didn't. So I slipped it on in there. Otherwise, would have had that halo effect coming down on me. So, tell you what happened yesterday. I was on a diet yesterday. That's right. I was on the video diet yesterday. Did not watch a lot of YouTube videos yesterday. And today I'm on a diet. This is day 2 of the diet. Call it a diet. Now tomorrow, I could try to push it to day 3, but all I got to do is just get 2 days in a row off one day, you know, 2 days. So 4 days out of 6, 4 out of 6 days, I'm taking a diet. Now I'm watching some stuff, but I got to get back into my exercise. That's why I think that's why I know I'm missing the boat. I hadn't been exercising. But it's a new month, right? October the 1st, we can start it all fresh. It's a new month. I'm finna get back on my program. Even though I'm heading for half a day, I'm still gonna snag the 411 to see if I can knock that 5 out to get that roll going again. Because the only reason I hadn't been hitting those has gotta be some kind of fear, right? It's gotta be. Otherwise, I'd be doing it. If I wasn't scared, I'll be doing it. It's the same things. If you ain't scared, you'll be doing it. Especially when you know you should be doing it. So, gonna manage those thoughts too. My boy Jim Fanning, we managing thoughts. And the way we manage thoughts is by cutting away. Me and one of my other co-workers had a nice talk. We was talking about my boy Grant Cardone. We was talking about focus, and he had just hired a lady to help him. I said the hardest part is delegating the things that you like to do and know how to do easily. That's the hard part. He said, yeah, that's the hard part. Because that's what got me to where I'm at, because I was doing those things. But you got to move past those things so you can do even bigger and better things. So I hadn't listened to I said I was going to get the Go for No. They got an activity deck or something like that. I said I was going to order it. I need to go ahead and order that because I think that's an integral part of my plan. With this 411 and this Going for No, they kind of go hand in hand. Because if I ain't knocking it down, that means it's a bigger no. The 411 has get it down to the smallest domino, but still it could not be small enough. You know, could not be small enough. Maybe it need to go a little bit smaller. I don't know. I got to check that part out. But I'm getting into my boy Stephen Covey. Quadrant 2 is where we want to be. Now, in case you guys don't know about the Quadrant 2 of Stephen Covey, this is what he says. It's 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1, urgent and important. Crisis, the ringing phone, the siren, as an example. Quadrant 2, important but not urgent. Those are maintenance habits, like exercise, like eating right, like routine maintenance on your car. Quadrant 3, not important, but urgent. Those would be other people. Take me here, take me there, their agenda. And quadrant 4 is not urgent and not important. That's the mindless snacking on YouTube videos, mindless watching TVs, just sitting around and gossiping, or just laying in the bed too long. So, knowing that we know the 4 quadrants, these are the time quadrants, how you can capture more time out of your day. And this is where the Go for No is. This is where it's at. He said, where you get that time, he said quadrant 2, somebody living on the edge, quadrant 2 acts on you. I mean, not quadrant 2, quadrant 1 acts on you. Quadrant 2, you act on it. Now, here's how it is. If you don't do no maintenance and stuff like that, your car break down, or relationship break down, or ringing phones and stuff like that, you're going to always be in crisis mode. That quadrant going to be big. So, he said the way you get this time, so you don't spend as much time on quadrant 1, is you got to spend more time in quadrant 2. Maintenance. But you get that time for saying no to quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. Quadrant 4 is a totally worthless quadrant, is what he said. Totally worthless. You should be cutting that out anyway. That's your first place to snag time, is quadrant 4. But you gotta identify it. You gotta take time. You gotta take some time in quadrant 2, which is the planning quadrant, to find out what you're gonna cut out of quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. You first gotta take an assessment of where your time going. And that's a quadrant 2 activity. See what I'm saying? That's a quadrant 2 activity. So you're gonna have to make that time, that first initial time, that time block. You gotta make that so you get some type of way of planning. Then, like I say, the Monday morning quarterback, and then you go in and tackle it and see where your time going. Now, quadrant 3 may be a little bit tougher to snag time out of quadrant 3, see? Because there's other people. You got to say no to them. That's why I'm at today. I'm working in quadrant 3 today, saying no to folks. Hey, this towards my mission, my roles and goals. See, that's quadrant 2. You got to have that plan already planned. You got to have that goal set up. This is what I'm trying to accomplish, and everything should go in under that. If it's not accomplishing that, I'm going to question it. He say, initially say no, but I'll consider it. No, I'm not going to be able to do that, but I'll consider it. No, I'm not going to do it, but I'll consider it if I can make some time. See what I'm saying? He said, initially, go ahead and tell them no, to get it on out the system, versus let me think about it. No should be the first answer. To because you may go back and reevaluate and say, hey, yeah, that is towards my mission, toward my roles and goals. Yeah, that right there, I need that connection. Yeah, I'll be able to do that. Because here's the deal. If I can steal that time from quadrant 4, totally worthless, throw that into more planning, more maintenance, more exercise, more dieting, more meal prep, more time blocking. See, I'm taking that time, reallocating it. Then I go to quadrant 3. I'm saying no to folks. Man, I can't do that. No, I can't run you there. No, I can't do that. Then I take that time and I put that over in quadrant 2. More planning, more maintenance. Because you know why we want to pour it all in quadrant 2? Because if everything maintained and up to date, quadrant 1 gets smaller. Now you're not living in crisis mode, you're living in purpose. Quadrant 2 is the purpose quadrant. Now I'm living in purpose. I know what I'm going to do for the day. And I know where this path is taking me. I know what I'm going to say no to. It's not about what you're saying yes to. It's about what you're saying no to. Because everybody say, yeah, I want to go in that direction. I say, okay, so what you going to say? What directions are you going to cut off? What bridges are you going to burn? Now, I don't want to burn no bridges. I may want to be able to go that way. You know, sometimes I may want to go that way. No, you can't go that way. That way is off the path. So you got to burn some bridges, and that's where the challenge come in. That's where the no's come in. Because I got to say no to this, and I got to burn that bridge. Ain't no looking back. I gotta burn that bridge. Ain't no looking back. You know, my wife just ordered some brand new pots. Now, the kids gonna try to throw away some pots yesterday. I said, nah, let your mama throw away their own pots, you know. No, because we got a bunch of pots over the years. There's pots and pots. You buy the non-stick stuff and then it started back sticking. So then you toss the pot or skillet, but you end up keeping the tops. So you got a bunch of tops, a bunch of lids. And so what you got to do, I wasn't going to throw nothing away. So she's in there cleaning it out. She's throwing them away. She got them already bagged up because she wanted everything to look nice. She got it already bagged up. She's thinking about the minimalistic cleanness. And so I was looking in it, you know, me being, you know, from where I'm from, right? You know, everything is useful. You're always looking for stuff. See, I always had this thing. When I was growing up, that was my weekly routine to stop in the thrift stores and pawn shops and all that stuff like that. Looking, thumbing through garbage, looking for handouts and the flip. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that if you can get in on something like that. But that's what I was in on. So now when I seen them pots in that bucket, I was like, man, shoot, I could probably save some of these pots. Some of these lids, you know, maybe these lids be good. You know, you're cooking a Thanksgiving meal, you're going to need a couple of extra lids. You know, but then I say, nah, she throwing it away, let her throw it away. I got to be in that tune with her. You know what I'm saying? I got to be in that tune with her. That I got to let old worn out things, worn out conditions. Yeah, some of the stuff good, yeah. But that's where the work come in at. And I'm saying no to some folks today. I just said no to them lids. That's going for a no. Because some of the stuff I say no to gonna be some good stuff. Some of the stuff I say no to, I may look back and say, man, maybe I shouldn't have said no to that. I mean, because I'm saying that would have been profitable, you know? But I'm be going for more no's today. Let's see if we can go for that 20, 30 no's again. It's Friday again. It's gonna set the bar up there. Let's try it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it to life. I'm gonna do it to my life. I'm gonna do it to it. That's what I'm gonna do. What you gonna do? You need to do it to your life too. Go back and figure out, hey, what am I good at? What do I know how to do? Now, how can I take what I know how to do into an area where I don't know how to do, and then do it to that area? It's tight. It's tight. It's tight. So do it to your life. Do it to life. But hold on now. You know what you got to do. Do it to that thumbs up. Do it to that like. Do it to that notification. Leave some comments. Do it to it.